welcome back. Okay, so in the last update, we kicked the ever-living shit out of Skuldy and learned that Gwendolyn's been taken to the Fire Kingdom with Onyx.
A dragon was
Awesome.
in the city, and we sacrificed people to it.
You just admit that to any random passerby.
And everything's back to normal. There's a rumor going around that Prince Cornelius killed the dragon.
I don't think Oswald cares.
Oh, you don't know the prince? I see.
Yeah, Oswald doesn't give a shit right now.
The Fire Country? Oh yes, the Vulcanon volcano. It's south of here. They say there are beasts made of fire there.
No, in the Fire Kingdom?
Hey, you. There's an air of mystery about you. You're full of secrecy and despair. I'm just a poor sorcerer living in an alleyway, but I can still tell. At this rate, you will end up destroying yourself.
Everybody's just being very forthcoming with Oswald right now.
Do I have something on my face? Oh, you know of a puka who looks a lot like me?
Anyway, so yeah, this is of course Oswald's last chapter in his story. Well, for right now. So that means we're going to be seeing Oswald's super move, and also they're selling Ruwort seeds. So yeah, really big, good food items. In fact, let's go to the Puka village real quick. Why not? Get a few extra levels while we're at it. Never hurts.
Welcome. What can I get you today?
Let's see. No, lamb steak.
With pleasure.
Hook me up with the lamb steak. Delicious.
Bon appetit.
Just so scrumptious. Absolutely decadent.
Will this be all for you?
And again, like I mentioned, whenever I finally get to my original save from my Vita, Oswald is going to be the most overpowered character in the roster that I have available to me.
Bon appetit.
He's going to be at max level. He's going to have all kinds of like broken items, including like some secret items that I'll kind of go into detail of how I got them. But yeah, no, Oswald's just going to be a super mega beast. Because Oswald is my favorite character to play as in this game.
All for you?
Story-wise, yeah, I think Oswald might be my favorite, but it's kind of a close tie between him, Cornelius, and another character. But yeah, Oswald is...
Pleasure.
I like him a lot. He's pretty cool. Again, bit of an edgelord when he starts off, but he grows out of it.
Will this be all for you?
Sort of.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so we got a couple levels off of that. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get.
What a scary face. Did something bad happen?
I think Oswald always has a scary face.
Something will cheer you up a bit.
Unlikely. But let's see what you got. Ooh, a Jupiter bangle. We don't have enough gold for it, though. You know what? We haven't sold anything in a hot second. Why not? Don't need this or this. Don't need that. Got a few extra draw rings. It's another way to clear up the inventory. Just straight up sell your stuff, which I haven't been doing. Go ahead and grab that Jupiter bangle. Because why not? More damage, please. There we go.
Hey, just between you and me, I'll give you a better price than the other shops.
I'm not so sure about that. And you don't have anything really cool, so I'm good. Alright, enough messing around. Let's go to the Fire Kingdom. We gotta go have a word with Onyx.
Halt!
Out of my way.
Oh boy.
You. Who are you?
Is it not obvious? Yeah.
Might you be? Please wait, King Odin. Someone, stop him!
Was it not immediately obvious who he was? No, it took him decking your friend in the face, huh?
King Odin, 'tis an honor to see you here in person.
What's the haps, baby?
My servants.
They don't bother me, King Onyx. After all, we are equals, are we not? I have come here today because I have heard that my daughter is here.
Yes, the wise men of Titania have brought me my treasure. She receives the utmost respect, and I have no intention of returning her.
So you can
No
suck
wise
it.
man would call himself wise. They are a mere trio of ruffians.
That's putting it lightly.
Those
Also, one of them's dead.
ruffians have told me to beware your country.
That's a fair point, though.
Really? How amusing. So they plan to influence an entire nation with a single girl. 'Tis insanity. Or could it be that the Fire Kingdom's soldiers may actually invade my country? This will bring about the war and the prophecies.
You're quite shrewd, but Princess Gwendolyn is so pure. It's impossible to believe she's your daughter.
Yeah, I agree with that.
She sets my heart ablaze. Your daughter should be with me to watch the world fall into ruin.
Immortal you may be, but to be so immature. 'Tis appalling for one who calls himself the Inferno King. I shall snuff you out.
It never crossed my mind that the Demon Lord would care about his daughter and set foot in this fated land.
Honestly, I feel the same.
It's comforting.
Odin's kind of a dick.
The spell you cast on your child will cause her to be mine.
So you know of the spell. Then do as you wish.
Well, then why'd you come?
Perhaps you will get your wish after all.
What do you mean?
Later. You're about to get a full course ass kicking by Oswald, that's what he means. 'Cause Oswald's pissed. Here he comes. So, as we've done with the previous... okay, so like every other previous encounter with the Fire Kingdom, it's not that much different. But you know what? Oswald's super beast, and he'll just like cut through all the Vulcans and stuff. It's no problem. What do we got? Yeah! How do you like a little shade pulsar? And work it, berserk it. I am just missing a bunch of these shots. There we go. Flying targets are not exactly Oswald's specialty. But again, Vulcans are... They're not that big of a deal, even when they summon their ads. Not a very big problem. Again, I'd argue that the hardest mini-boss is that one stone golem thing from Horn Mountain. I think that's probably the hardest enemy... I feel like that's the hardest mini-boss that you have to fight in this game. And it's only really because it only has one weak spot. Everything else, not too bad. As long as you mind your health and you're not going against like super mini bosses that can just like do like crazy damage. But as long as you watch your health, yeah, no, you're fine. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Odin Sphere is not a terribly difficult game. At least not on its standard difficulty. Now, when you play on New Game Plus and it has like the heroic difficulty, then it gets a bit harder. A bit harder, because the enemies like take a lot more damage and they hurt you a lot more. So, you know, standard difficulty, it's fine. It's kind of like with, you know, a character action game. At first part, like when you're playing Devil May Cry 3 on normal mode, it's like, okay, yeah, this is a bit challenging, but you know what? I'm getting it. I'm moving, I'm grooving, I'm feeling the flow and stuff. You know, I can kind of like make my way through it. There are some bosses that are pretty difficult, but you know what? You learn the patterns. But then when you play on the harder difficulties, then everything becomes a problem. Especially on like difficulties like Hell and Hell, like on DMC5, where everything one-shots you, but you can't one-shot everything. That was not a very easy trophy to get in DMC5. It's kind of funny how certain games handle their difficulties. Sometimes it'll be, okay, just add more health and give them more damage. You know, that's one way to do it. That's fine. One of the improvements on harder difficulties that I like about certain bosses is that they add new moves to the repertoire. It's like it's a whole new boss for you to fight. What? You should have brought frickin' Charizard. All these little Charmanders stand no chance. No chance at all. No chance in hell. Oh, I feel so bad for them. They're just little lizards, Oswald. They're just little lizards. They don't know what they're doing. Let's see. Oh, we got the Roo-Wart. Might as well plant a few. To get the ultimate recipe, the Napple Pie. The legendary Napple Pie. I always knew apple pie was delicious, and it was the key to unlimited power. Odin Sphere just confirms it, that's all.
It's quite rare to see a human in this area.
Well, why is a goblin in the active volcano?
I'll sell you something.
And look at your little cloak that you're wearing. You're telling me that's not flammable? Ooh, brownie. Moist and chocolatey. So delicious. Mmm. The desserts, the main courses, all these things look so delicious in a Vanillaware game. So good. Get out of my way, salamanders. Alright, time to get ourselves a new Phozon Prism. And the only thing in the way of the Phozon Prism is a bunch of fire lizards. I'm sure the mythological salamanders are a lot scarier than just like a regular-ass lizard, but still, Like, I think that's what Charmander takes its name from, but still. Yeah, no, they're just lizards. Just very big lizards. There we go. Oh, a few more. The Elder Salamander has a green fire. That means it's hotter. It also doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because Oswald will just cut you down. There it is. Alright, new Phozon Prism. What did we get? Oh, it's the big one. We got Dainsleif. This is Oswald's super move. Okay, let me go ahead and give a little bit of information on Dainsleif. Let's see. It is King Hogni's sword. Apparently dwarves made it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with King Hogni. But anyway, time for another mid-boss. Oh look, it's the Phoenix Rider. That does not look like a phoenix, I'm sorry. That looks like a tiny little sparrow that, you know, that you're just sitting on. I tend to think phoenixes are a bit more majestic than this. It's a cute little bird, but still. Not a phoenix. And also, considering we've killed like a bunch of these before, yeah, no, it's not a phoenix because it hasn't come back to life. Should be like an unkillable monster thing. Yeah, Berserk mode kind of just trivializes this. Kind of just makes this really trivial. I feel so bad. That's kind of like that's kind of a recurring trend in Odin Sphere. I feel so bad. Because the enemy doesn't really stand a chance. Especially not against Oswald. Oh, goodness, no. Oh, she got one good hit in. But that's it. Oh. Don't worry, it should come back if it's a real Phoenix. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this door. So hey, look, secret Phozon Prism! It was hidden pretty high up. Let's see what we got. We got... Give it a minute. Exclusion! And it's a skull! Nullify damage from foes for a time. Be invincible. Be invincible. Why not? Just straight up, I'm fucking invincible. Yeah, no, Oswald is a beast. I don't think any of the other characters have an invincibility move. Like, they kind of have to use an elixir for that. Plant a few rose miles. And yeah, we need some apple pie. We need some apple pie. If I'm going to be fighting Onyx, I need to be as strong as I can get. It was just 2 foes on short. There it is. Go ahead and call up Mori real quick. No harm in getting a few extra levels. Mori, you must just be like, you know, super stuffy in here, buddy. I'm not sure if the yogurt works on dishes prepared by Mori, but whatever. If I wasted it, I wasted it.
Touring restaurant. Call and I am at your service. This is unbearably hot. A cold meal would be great for here.
Wouldn't it just melt instantly? We're in a volcano, Mori.
Allow me.
You know what? I trust Mori.
Then, what do you want to order?
Mori's probably really good, you know, like, keeping food from, like, Mori's probably really good at keeping food from not melting. But you know what? An apple pie. Give me some of that. Now, if it had some ice cream on it, then yeah, that'd be even better. Mmm. Delicious apple pie.
Enjoy your meal.
Delicious, delicious. Oh, so good.
Will that be all?
No, it's never enough. Even more.
Very well.
Bring me another!
Will that be all?
I need even more calories. More sugar.
As you wish.
I need so much more. Yes, level 50. Perfect.
Will that be all?
I like a nice even number. Give me some cheesecake while you're at it. Why not? Just more dessert.
As you wish.
More dessert.
Enjoy.
Perfect.
Will that be all?
Is there anything else I can get? A churro, I guess, or a salad. Nah, we're good.
Thank you very much.
We got all the food that we need. Let's go ahead and just eat some straight up. Just eat everything else while I'm at it. Yeah, perfect. Empty the inventory. Get as much use out of this yogurt thing as possible. Just stand right next to Mori's cooking equipment. Doesn't matter, we're already in a volcano. It's not like it's gonna get any hotter. Mmm, delicious cacao. Level 51. All right, now we're ready. What do you got? Oh, 2 Vulcans. Okay. And work it, berserk it, you're done. Oh my goodness. You two were not prepared for this. You were so not prepared at all for what I'm bringing to you. Not at all. How about another berserk mode for you? I like it. Just play it on repeat. Why not? Oh. Just no defense for any of this. No defense. Oh my goodness. They can still do some pretty decent damage. You gotta be careful. Just keep that in mind. Every character, like I mentioned this in an earlier update, every character has a stable skill that they've had since the beginning of their story. In Oswald's case, it's Vile Rush because it's really good. It leads to a super big, massive combo that does a lot of damage. And when matched up with the Vampiric Ring and other stuff, yeah, it also heals you. Not a lot. Not in, like, super big increments, but you know what? Every little bit helps. And yeah, there we go. All right. Got ourselves a golden apple and a rose mile. I think we are about ready to go take on Onyx. Little treasure chest. Ooh, what do we get? Vichyssoise. Perfect for a hot day. Perfect if you live in a volcano. It just dropped a mulberry. Alright. Full circle, I guess. Alright, time to go fight Onyx. Time to fight Onyx and get Gwendolyn back. Get out of my way, you small lizards. You stand no chance.
Gwendolyn. You are still asleep. I made it in time.
You brutal man. Do not take another step towards my queen, you hooligan.
No one uses the word hooligan anymore. Only in a fantasy game.
She will be mine due to a spell. She shall find a new life here and join my court.
I won't let that happen.
A regular Helen of Troy here.
She shall become the bride of Onyx, the ruler of these fiery lands. Having her as a wife will do wonders for my reputation. Of course, she will enjoy it as well.
You sure about that?
You and Odin, those with power are truly selfish beings. If all you want is a tool to help you gain power, look elsewhere. Return Gwendolyn to me.
What? Are you a knight in shining armor here to rescue her? Bah!
Well, not shining.
Look at yourself. I can smell the stench of death that follows you like a shadow. It sickens me. 'Tis the scent of that domineering wench in the netherworld. I, the ruler of the Fire Kingdom, find it repugnant. My fury awakens from the pit of my stomach.
Nathan Drake is angry!
Show you my true figure, as described in the prophecies.
Oh, jeez. Well, time to fight Onyx again. It's been a while since we fought him, but he is still spooky to look at. And he just punches you. He just punches you. I love it. Like, it seems like Odin and Onyx both have the same general, like, strategy. I'm just gonna punch him really fucking hard. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna punch him as hard as I can, but they're gonna be really, really big punches to end all punches. That's my game plan. Just gonna punch him. Big ass uppercut. Why not? Ooh, but those punches actually do hurt a little bit. They actually hurt a little bit. Let's see. Little elixir. Little invincibility. Never hurt anybody. In fact, that's the whole point. But you know what? Berserk mode. Oh, just lay into him. There we go. What do you got, Onyx? Not much from what I'm seeing here. Oof. Just cut into him. Just never stop slashing. Just a bit more. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. That is not good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make a real big, good healing potion, like right now. There we go. That's better. And he's got rocket fists. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but he's got rocket fists. He just shoots his arms off. Onyx is cool. You know, with the exception of the fact that he's a huge scumbag. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and use Dainsleif. Not even really going to be able to see the whole thing because it just kind of cuts off. But yeah, no. He just does a huge Omni Slash of darkness.
I shall regret it. But if I must hand her to you, I would rather.
Lay one finger on her, and I will reduce you to ashes before you can scream.
I don't believe this. You do not have the authority to tear us apart.
Yeah, the Bell the Reaver says otherwise.
Take her by force, like a vicious thief. What of my own feelings? My soul burns with a beast called love. I cannot attempt to leash it. How can I live with these feelings? And to lose her to you in one terrible moment.
Your words are my thoughts exactly.
Go ahead, kiss her. Wake her up. But she will not love you. A spell causes her slumber. The demon Lord Odin came and told me this. But there is no spell on her that can control her heart.
Oh, so Odin was lying about that.
Is this why you did not wake her? Because you knew that she would not love you.
Yes. When she wakes, she'll flee. And if that is the case, I would rather keep her here, asleep and under my control.
Well, that's an asshole thing to do.
What?
I see. Her heart. It cannot be manipulated. Good. Inferno King, I apologize for my rudeness.
Funny that Oswald talks about hearts, seeing as he's voiced by Derek Stephen Prince, you know, Vexen from Kingdom Hearts.
Should King Onyx desire it, I shall wield my sword for you, just once. That is all I can do.
Do not think you can restore my honor with this pledge.
And we know how that
Just
went.
remember one thing. While I still live, I will not let you near her.
You've been dying a lot recently, Oswald.
What will you think when you see me as you awaken?
Nothing good at first.
Will you hate me? Will you run away forever? Such musings are pointless. I can't go back to the man I used to be. No matter how you react, and even if it only brings me pain, I want to see my reflection in your eyes. I want to hear those soft lips speak my name. And if, for a moment, a smile lights your face, I will be able to live. No one controls me now. From now on, I act on my own for you.
And thus ends the story of Oswald, the Black Sword. New foes on Prism. What do we get? We got Eclipse. So yeah, Steel HP and Berserk powers. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so that's going to do it for Oswald's story. In the next update, we have a new character to pursue. And that character would be someone that we've seen quite a few times. It's Velvet. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this update. In the next update, yeah, we're going to take on Velvet's story. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Till then, see ya.